If you opted into this training, it's for a reason. And what we are going to be breaking down today is going to be the shift that you didn't even know you needed in your health and fitness journey to not just manifest your dream body, your ideal physique, but maintain it long term and really step into and embody the version of you that not just has that desired physique, but is able to maintain it from a place of ease, peace, and pleasure, not from a place of extremes, restriction, struggle, control, force. And we're going to dive into that today. So welcome to Beyond the Body, our free training and masterclass around the science and subconscious shift to finally manifesting and maintaining your desired physique. We're going to drop the stubborn body fat for good. We're going to build muscle, yes. We're going to get off the fitness hamster wheel with this mind-body shift. So if you're ready, let's get into it. I remember my what the fuck is wrong with me moment. I am so disciplined in all areas of life, and I know that you are too. And I can lock in for a period of time, especially with my health and fitness goals. I can follow a program, I can hit my macros, I can do workouts, I can go hard, I can lock in. But once I would achieve that goal, whether it was a weight loss goal or a physique goal, or even if I would just get to a certain level of progress, maybe I didn't reach my goal or my long-term goal, but I would get to a certain point in my progress and things would slowly start to slip. The motivation would start to dwindle away. I would start to feel more satisfied, more comfortable, more complacent. This is what we call self-sabotage. It's an unconscious pattern that happens, and it doesn't happen always in these big, dramatic moments like binge eating or, just completely self-sabotaging in that way. A lot of times self-sabotage shows up in this sneaky, little, unconscious patterns. And then you wake up and you're like, how the F did I get back to where I was? Right? And maybe it's not 100% to where you were, but over years, you just find yourself in the same fitness hamster wheel, which we're going to go into today. Okay, so we've all had that moment of what the F is going on? Or like, why can't I just insert the blank? Why can't I just be consistent? Why can't I just be disciplined? I can do this for a period of time, but then it's almost like I have an expiration date. It's almost like I'm waiting for my own downfall. And a lot of this might sound negative, but if we're going to dive deep, we need to look past all the bullshit stories. It's a process. Yes, it's a process. But also, if it's been 3 months, we should be seeing more progress by now. Oh, I'm just giving myself grace. Yes, give yourself grace. But sometimes giving yourself grace is just another way to keep yourself safe and comfortable. Okay? So we're getting to the real shit today. I need you to unlock your bullshit stories, your shadows, and everything I'm about to share with you is coming from a place of love, because I want you off of that hamster wheel as much as you do. And it's not going to come from being from either extreme, because there's two sides of the extremes. There's the go hard, super hard on herself, perfectionist, is nailing everything, but is super stressed out and anxious. And then there's the girl who's like, I'm giving myself grace. It's a process, but I know that if I keep doing X, Y, Z, the progress will come, but it's been 4 months and you haven't seen any progress. Okay. So we need to find a middle ground, and that's what we're going to do today. So effort isn't your issue. You have good intentions, but sometimes those intentions and those actions aren't always in alignment. Here's how that might be showing up for you. Maybe you try to hit your macros until it gets too stressful, and then you go back to intuitive eating to make yourself feel better. No shame, no judgment. I'm just saying. Maybe you tell yourself, I'm going to eat intuitively this week, just to grab at whatever's available by Tuesday and go back to your old habits of under eating. You're sitting at the desk for long hours. You're working through lunch. Now you're saying, I'm not hungry. I don't have an appetite. Well, yeah, because you're going back to those old habits of not having a consistent eating schedule. Maybe even sometimes you turn down the bread basket at dinner, or maybe you don't. because balance, right? Either way, effort and having good intentions isn't your issue, okay? You're a high achieving woman. You know how to work hard. You've mastered discipline in your career, your responsibilities. Maybe you're even a mother. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're in school and your goals. So why does your body and nutrition still feel like the one thing you feel like you can only get down for a period of time? And I can already hear it already. Well, I'm consistent with working out. I just need to do this. Oh, I know what to do. I just need to do this. I know I just need to be, and we make it sound so surface level. Like it's so simple. But if it was that simple, why are you not where you want to be? Well, I've made progress up until this point. That's not where, why are you not at that desired place that you want to be? Okay. So if this is resonating with you so far, or even triggering you, good. That means we're on the right track. And it's not your fault. I want to put that out there. It's not your fault. It's not because you're not working hard enough, and it's not because it's not your fault. I mean, it's not, it's because you've been given the wrong playbook. Truth bomb, because I love a truth bomb, working harder, not smarter, is keeping you from your desired physique. Or being too soft with yourself is keeping you from your desired physique. Again, I'm going to hit both extremes today. Okay? You feel like you're doing everything right, but the truth is, if you are not addressing unconscious patterns, and those unconscious patterns are running you, okay? And that's exactly what we're going to break down today. Because let's be real, anybody can lose weight. That's fucking easy, okay? Like enter a calorie deficit, just you'll lose weight. Unless you've lost weight many times before, and this is your second, third time, then you probably experience a metabolic adaptation, aka when your metabolism downregulates, and you probably need a little bit more strategy, which we can talk about later. But today's workshop is not about reverse dieting or metabolism. It's deeper than that, okay? Anybody can set up their fucking macros in MyFitnessPal. Anybody can follow workouts. So why does 75% of the population on the opposite side of the spectrum of where we want to be? Why is it having a sick physique or just even being fit and in shape? Why is that like being 1% of the fucking population? Right? Because it's always been deeper than macros and training. And this is coming from a macros and training coach. Okay? 9+ years experience in this field. I've competed. I've done the holistic thing. I've done intuitive eating. I've overcome binge eating. I have done all of this. And I still notice unconscious patterns. It's not about what you know or don't know. It's not even about your experience. It's about understanding the role that your subconscious mind plays in reaching your desired physique and lifestyle. Because let's be real, if you're watching this, you're a boss bitch. You don't just want to look good, okay? That is just one piece of your vision board. You also have career goals. You have a dream home that you want to buy. You have dreams for your family, for your kids, for the life that you want to live and the life that you want to provide your loved ones. And reaching your goal body from a mind, body, spirit perspective is just the first layer for that to create a ripple effect into the rest of your life. So if you want to manifest your dream life, fucking manifest your dream body is the first step. Your body is not a mathematical equation to be solved, although yes, there are mathematics to it. It is a holistic system that works together, not just on a physical level, but also on an energetic and psychological level. We cannot deny this. I can get you results. Okay? I can get you results. You want results? Sign up. I'll set you up. I'll teach you about your protein, carbs, and fats. I'll teach you how to fuel your body. I'm going to teach you how to work on your relationship with food. Coach Crystal's going to get you on a solid training game plan to build some sick quads like her. You know, like, you want to fucking transform your physique, baby? We'll fucking do it. But I know deep down, it's deeper than that for you. It's about confidence. It's about self-worth. It's about self-respect. It's about having that aura. You're probably like, see, I have aura, girl. I'm confident. But there's still a level of deeper, authentic confidence that you know is untapped potential. And you want to tap into that shit. Okay? I know deep down you want more than that. Look, I've done it for myself. Coach Crystal's done it. This is a client result. I can get you results. But it's deeper than that. So let's break this down. You ready? The missing link to you manifesting and maintaining your dream body. Like when you put on jeans, the glutes, the quads, the hamstrings, popping, waist snatched, eating 2,000 plus calories, not eating like a fucking bird, not eating like a damn, like you're competing for a show, getting 9 hours of sleep. It's an embodiment, right? You might think the missing link is what glute workout you need to do, or if you're on the right macros, and those might be aspects of it, and I can help you with that. But the real missing factor is your subconscious mind. We need to get your subconscious mind on board with your body goals, period. Why? Here's the science of it. Our subconscious mind controls 95% of our results. Why? Because it's responsible for 95% of our automatic yearly, monthly, daily behaviors, patterns, and belief systems. Okay. The keyword here is unconscious, because what I always hear from people is like, well, I believe this, I believe that. But whatever is showing up in your physical reality, that's the mirror. That's the mirror. Okay. What the cycle I find most people in, the unconscious pattern I find most people in, you feel uncomfortable in your skin. However this shows up for you, maybe you're feeling skinny fat and you lost a lot of weight and you're like, I want to get more toned. I want to build more muscle, but I'm terrified to increase my food. I don't want to gain fat. Maybe you're on the other end of the spectrum where you really want to get to a certain weight goal or a body composition goal. Maybe you tell yourself, I don't really care about the number on the scale, but you know, I just want to like lose fat, build muscle, right? Whatever it is, the point of it is you feel you're not your best, okay? You do some, oh, this was supposed to be this way, but we'll just act like this little cycle's this way because we're going over here, okay? You feel uncomfortable. You're like, I want to change something. I want to improve something, okay? Whether it's internal, external. And then you do some short-term fix. Okay, maybe in the past it's been 1,200 calorie diets or slashing your calories in half, 1,500, 1,600. I don't know what it is about the fucking 1,600 calories. Why every woman thinks they need to be on 1,600 calories to lose weight. Okay, maybe it's been keto. Maybe for you it's been intermittent fasting. Maybe for you it's been you do another 6-week challenge or an 8-week challenge, or you buy Chrissy Sela's, Evolve You Fit, which I love her, by the way. You buy that 8-week program where you do this and you do that, and they're all great, but they're short term. And then you make progress and you lose some weight or you build a little bit of muscle. And then you get satisfied. You get complacent, or you get burnt out because you're trying to control everything because you're so afraid of getting back to that place. Or you just want to be your best self, but you get comfortable, you relapse, you gain the weight back, or you plateau and you just feel stuck. You don't know where to go from here. So you try these other things. You look up on TikTok, you ask ChatGPT, you ask what your coworker is doing and this person, and you're taking all these opinions, you're taking all these little pieces of information, and you're taking the spaghetti and you throw it at the fucking wall and you see if it sticks. And sometimes a little pasta sauce sticks on the wall. Sometimes a little beef sticks on the wall, but it's not where you know you can be. Okay? So if we want to manifest that permanent fat loss, that tone, that slim, thick, fucking curvy, sexy, baddie that you know that you are, that untapped genetic potential, then we need to understand the role of the subconscious and the conscious. So the conscious mind, okay, I love this iceberg analogy. The conscious mind is up here, okay? It is aware for 5%. 5%. of your daily thoughts, actions, and behaviors. Okay. This is why a lot of times we have good intentions. Maybe we have good planning, but then it's like the seesaw effect, right? It's like you hit an upper limit and you cool yourself back down and you get back up and it's the seesaw effect. Okay. Our subconscious mind operates below the surface. It controls automatic functions and drives 95% of our actions, behaviors, thought patterns without us even realizing it. Okay. So reaching your desired physique, and not just that, but embodying that, having that level of embodiment, right? The vision board vibes is what I like to call it. Because I have my dream body on my vision board, but like, it's not just like, oh, look, the glute workouts that she did and what she's eating. Like, drop the routine, sis, bitch. It's subconscious healing work. That's the routine. Okay. It involves both the conscious and subconscious mind. So the conscious mind sets the goals, creates a plan, makes decisions like working out or making a healthy eating choice. However, the subconscious mind influences our automatic habits, patterns, and emotions, around food, exercise, and our self-image. Okay. So to truly transform, we need to reprogram the subconscious mind to align with our conscious goals, which creates lasting change, and not just your body and in the mirror, baby, but in your aura, in your energy field, in your creator field, in your mindset. Okay. So we're going to do a little bit of an exercise. Okay. You can do this later. You can get out a piece of paper, journal. You can do this on your iPhone notes, or you can just do it in your head, but it's better if you write it down. Okay. And you're going to write out a little circle, and in that circle, a big circle, okay, enough to write in, you're going to write out your desired situation with your body, with your fitness, with your health. I know sometimes when we have been very physique focused and it kind of drained us in the past, we kind of want to avoid that. We're kind of like, I don't care too much about how I look. Like, I don't need to look like a fitness model. I don't look like a bodybuilder. As long as I'm happy and healthy, honestly, fucking throw that shit out the window, girl. Let's get fucking real. You want to fucking look good. Like, if you were naked, you want to feel confident in your body. And that doesn't need to look like a fitness model. That doesn't need to look like a bodybuilder, but it's your body at its best self. It's building muscle. It's building strength, which is only good for you. But you've been programmed to think that it means restriction. It means shrinking yourself, but that's not true. So I just want you to write out your desired situation with your physique. Write it out. Claim your fucking desires. I'm challenging you to do that now. Okay. And if there's things you want to work on loving about yourself, like, make that part of that. Okay. So maybe it's accepting, falling in love with my mommy pooch, even while I'm in the process of toning up my tummy. Fucking claim that shit. Like, what? Glutes without gaining a bunch of body fat. Like, I want to build glutes, but I don't want to bulk, do all this shit. Discipline. Write out your desire. Like, if you had a crystal ball and this was this version of you that's at her body, at her best self, if you feel like you have a hard time visualizing it because you don't even know what that would even look like, how would it feel? And if you do have a good picture of what that looks like, hold on to that and write that down. Okay? Like, go ham. There's no right or wrong way to put this. So for me, and pause this actually and do that because I'm going to keep yapping. Okay? And come back when you're done. And what I want you guys to do is, if you've opted into this, I'm going to reach out. Well, hopefully I remember, but I'm going to reach out, or you can share with me. I want to know your desired. I want to know your limiting beliefs so I can help you rewire them. Okay? Which we'll get into later. But write out your desire. Maybe it's a toned, slim tummy. Maybe it's glutes without gaining fat. Maybe it's, building a stronger core. Maybe it's, leaner arms. And again, like, without restricting all of this stuff. And then after you write out those desires, the vision of where you want to be, you're going to write out all of the limiting beliefs, fears, or stories that come up for you with that. So maybe it's, I believe I can get there if I put in the work, but I just don't have the time. Like I can be consistent, but once life starts to life, it goes out the window. Or maybe you believe that you can get there, but I feel like I have to be either 100% in or not at all, or I'm not going to get results. Because I know how much work it takes to get to that goal. And so I feel like I need to be like 100% in. And the second it's not perfect, I like clean slate. Or maybe it's like, it's too hard. I don't know if I can put in that effort. Like, I don't know if I'm capable of that. Or maybe it's like questioning if that's even attainable for you. Right? Or maybe it's even dimming down your desires. Like, I could get that, but like, I'm fine with where I'm at. Like, as long as I feel like a little healthy, which there's nothing wrong with that. If that's your desire, claim that desire. As long as it's not coming from a place of, again, limitation. Okay? So, now that you have that, what we desire on a conscious level and what is going on a subconscious level is creating the reality you're in right now. Okay? Your conscious desires are fat loss. Maybe it's weight gain. Maybe it's lean, healthy, glutes, lean tummy, confident, strong, build a lifestyle, vision board vibes. What's keeping you in the same cycles is 95% of what's going on in your unconscious. Maybe I've never been able to in the past, or I'm a mom, I have kids, I have so much going on. Like, I don't need to prioritize, this as much. My husband loves me just the way I am. Yeah, but are you happy? Okay. What if it doesn't work? How come it's so easy for others? Whatever it is. Which is why I built out our Fit Body Frequency Framework, which fuses together behavior change, subconscious reprogramming to manifest your next level and create a ripple effect into the rest of your life. This is the first piece of it. The middle layer is your identity, who you believe yourself to be, the labels that we wear up until this point. It's the thermostat for your subconscious. It's the thermostat for your body. So no matter how much you try, you will always return to the level that you subconsciously believe you belong to or are capable or worthy of. Okay? So think of like your body's like baseline, if that makes sense. Okay? And there's a difference between like a healthy baseline that you're happy at, right? Like right now, I would say my body's like at a really healthy baseline. I'm happy where I'm at, but like I just love improving every single day and like being my best self. And like, I just know I have so much untapped potential, bitch. Like I said, vision board vibes. Okay. So even when you lose the weight, you'll find ways to self-sabotage, overeat, or fall off track because your subconscious mind is pulling you back to familiar patterns, or you're afraid of reverse dieting or eating enough because maybe you gained weight before. Maybe you're afraid of gaining weight. Okay. There's fears. It all comes back to fears. This is why you don't just need more consistency and you don't need more information. You need to get your unconscious mind on board with your new habits and identity. Okay. Which again is why we built our Fit Body Frequency Framework. Okay. Which I'm going to give you the tools to do so. This is our framework. It's so cool. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I channeled it and created it, and there's nothing like this. You don't fucking see this in the fitness and nutrition industry. You don't. It's all the same shit. We are getting to the root that is going to literally allow you to embody that next level, to rewire the habits for good, to kill off that old identity for good. And that's fucking scary because who am I going to lose? Who am I going to trigger? I don't want to take up space. I don't want to outshine others. I don't want to like be seen. Because if I'm hotter and sexier and I have more aura, I'm putting myself out there to be vulnerable for rejection and loss. And that's the fucking shit, the subconscious shit. This is our proven framework that has helped over 300 women plus lose fat, tone up, so boring, build their dream bodies and maintain it long term without the self-sabotage or burning out in the end, because there's many times where they self-sabotage, but we help them rewire it. Okay, why? Because we fuse together the internal and the external. Most programs focus solely on the external without addressing the internal. You do this fucking 12-week thing, you get the results, and you go back to where you were. Band-Aid. We're not band-aiding anymore, hun. We're getting these fucking, we're making shit happen, okay? So the subconscious healing work, shifting your beliefs, follow my cursor here, change your identity, change your behaviors, and then trickles down into the actual phases, okay? So the metaphysical and subconscious piece of this is rewiring your limiting beliefs on an unconscious level through nervous system regulation work, breath work, shadow work, inner child healing. You might think, I don't need all of that, girl. Just give me a meal plan. Okay, fine. Leave this now. Exit. Don't listen to this anymore then. Bye. With love. But if you're like, no, girl, this is resonating with me. This is clicking. Then keep listening. Okay. And then when we do this work, this is the subconscious and the metaphysical, it can create a trickle effect into the actual physical 3D steps that we can take that are going to stick. Okay. So we break down our client journey into 4 phases. Phase 1, foundations. Okay. In the foundations phase, this is all about laying out your limiting beliefs, laying out your desires, rewiring your subconscious, and getting your metabolism, because we need to do real work, like physical world stuff too, okay? Priming your metabolism for successful fat loss or muscle growth, okay? In phase 1, we're doing the shadow work. We're doing identity shifting to break the cycle of self-sabotage and struggle and being on this pendulum swing, okay, of dieting and not dieting and blah, blah, blah. And then I get a health kick and then I'm consistent and I'm locked in and then life starts to life and I fall off and then it's the same cycle. No. What if whenever life started to life, you had the skills and the character traits to stay grounded and make progress no matter what's going on? Yeah, it can happen. It happens with our clients all the time. Yeah. Okay, so, and we're priming your metabolism. We are getting your body and your nervous system in the prime position to drop body fat and build muscle going into phase 2. We are building the foundational habits. We're getting locked in. In phase 2, this is our ignite phase. This is fat loss, but with identity integration. Most women are very consistent when it comes to a calorie deficit, but outside of a calorie deficit, where's the fucking embodiment? It's good for 2 weeks and then it shifts. So in phase 2, after we get the foundations down, if your goal is fat loss, then we enter our fat loss phase from a place of empowerment, not punishment, not over restriction. It's a deficit. You're going to be restricted in some way, shape, or form. But this is the most challenging part for a lot of us. You know, when you're doing a lot of work and the scale isn't dropping fast enough or the scale goes up, it's a lot of that. And eating and training in a way that aligns with your future fit and strong identity. Phase 3, this is the exit strategy after the fat loss phase. So we've set the foundations. We've built the habits. We've got your nutrition in check. You're eating 30 to 35 grams of protein in every meal. You understand your macros on a deeper level. You're hitting them more consistently. You're in a consistent training routine and you've worked through that perfectionist bullshit, all or nothing. Oh, I was going to be consistent, but then I did this and I did that and I work and it's like, no, we're working through that. And then phase 3 is like I said, it's our exit strategy after the deficit. Bringing your body back into true balance without the fear of weight gain. Okay. And this is where we really integrate that subconscious identity even more. Okay. Because now the closer that we get to the maintenance phase, the more that this work matters. Because again, losing weight is easy. You've done it before. It's the maintenance phase that we need to master. So the whole goal of this is mastering embodiment in the maintenance phase, which when we say it out loud, it sounds so easy. But then why the fuck are you listening to this? Okay. So, and then our final phase, okay, our embodied phase. This is our lifestyle integration phase. This is where the transformations is different. You don't just look different. You are different. You embody fully the habits, the values, the confidence, and the energy of the woman who has the body she loves without self-sabotaging it, without overthinking it. And this might sound like some dream. It's because it fucking is, and it can be yours. But you got to stop upper limiting yourself, and this is how you're going to do it. So this is how you stop upper limiting yourself and become the version of you that is naturally able to maintain her best physique for life. Now, you might get to the point of this and you might already feel like you do a lot of mindset work, right? Like maybe you journal, maybe you read personal development books, maybe you even practice affirmations. You're a spiritual girly. You probably don't even think you need all of this. Maybe it's clicking. I hope so. You just need to be more consistent. You need to be more disciplined. And maybe if that's true, but if that were true, wouldn't you already have done it already? The truth is you don't need more willpower. You need to create subconscious safety in the body that you desire and have discipline. Okay? So right now, your subconscious mind is still identifying with an old identity, whether that's inconsistently. If you ever find yourself saying, I'm consistent and then I'm inconsistent, I'm consistently inconsistent, that kind of thing. And so no matter how much you try, you're always going to turn to that baseline. Okay, so it's the deeper work. So who do you need to be? Who do you need to become on an identity level in order to do the things differently than you've done it before? Not in terms of a new diet, not in terms of a new thing, but in terms of the way you do things to have different outcomes than you've had before. Okay, and that's what this is about. And that's why we created our Fit Body Frequency Framework. I'm very curious to see what resonates with you because you know your genetic potential. You know it's possible for you. You know you make these bitches sick out here if you dialed in. Like you even find yourself saying it. Like if girl, but what you've done up until now has only gotten you this far. And what got you from level 1 to level 2 is not going to be what gets you from level 2 to level 5. All right. So if this has resonated with you, I'm offering you, specifically you, a free breakthrough session. Yes, if I feel like it's a good fit, I am going to bring up my coaching offer if I feel like it would be a good fit and if you are open to that. However, if you are not in the place, you can still book this free breakthrough session where we will go into your nutrition, your training, your dieting history, okay? And where I believe you would be at in our Fit Body Framework and set out a game plan to get you to where you need to be, okay? All you got to do is DM me the word fit and we'll go ahead and get that set up, okay? I know this was valuable for you and I would love to hear your feedback. I would love to hear it resonates. And you may be hearing from me soon to hear about the exercise because I'm curious what limiting beliefs came up for you. It also gives me good content. And let's manifest this dream body and be a level of embodiment and become the woman you look up to. All right, girl. Bye.